YouTubers, what's up? This is Nick Tsoukales with Key Credit Repair. Today we are talking about debt settlement. So the big question that we're getting asked all the time is debt settlement, debt relief. Is it hurting my score? Will it hurt my credit score? So let's actually break down what a debt relief plan is, what debt settlement is, how it happens, and whether or not it hurts your credit score. Okay? So typically a debt settlement plan, okay, is a plan where you are going to start setting aside a certain amount of money into a special purposes savings account, okay? Now with the savings account, as the money starts building up, okay, that money, that savings, okay, is going to start being used to settle each of your debts, okay? Now, what are the major pros with a program like this? Well, the first big thing is the savings, okay? Now let's say you have a $10,000 debt. Okay, the debt settlement company typically is going to negotiate a pretty aggressive settlement with this company. Okay, so let's say we have a debt collector. Okay, that debt settlement company typically is going to be settling the debt somewhere between $4,000 and $6,000, or somewhere between 40 and 60%. So you have major savings. Now, what is the downside with the debt settlement plan? Okay, well, really there isn't, as long as you're in collections. So let's say you've already fallen behind on all of your accounts. Okay, you've gone through some hardships, and all of these accounts are currently in collection status. Paying them off through a settlement, bringing them to zero, is going to help your credit score. It's a positive thing for your credit. Okay, these accounts are already in default. Now, let's say these accounts are all up to date, and you fall behind, okay, you go 90, 120 days late to use that as leverage to possibly negotiate a settlement, something like this later on. Obviously, that's going to have a damaging effect on your credit score, okay? Keep in mind, guys, when we talk about this, 35% of your credit score is payment history. So the second you go ahead and you fall behind on those debts, that 35% is going to be affected pretty dramatically. We've seen clients go from 750 to 550 in 1 month from falling behind on all of their accounts. Now, if you're looking to file for bankruptcy, this is an alternative, okay? This is a great alternative, okay? Also, let's break down why this can actually happen, okay? Typically, when these debts go 90 to 120 days behind, these debts are going to get sent over to a collection department at a bank, okay? They will start aggressively reaching out to you to try to get you to pay on the debt, okay? Usually you can get something off with each of those accounts. So if it's a $10,000 debt, maybe you're going to get a couple $1,000s off, okay? But if some additional time passes by, those debts are then going to get sold, okay? And when they get sold, this is where you can start saving the bucks, okay? A $10,000 debt, a credit card, okay, is typically sold to a collection agency for about $1,000. I'm not kidding you. About 10 cents on the dollar. Okay. Now keep in mind, a lot of these debts never get collected. Okay. So they're usually not going to give you a $1,000 settlement. But when you end up paying them back $5,000 or 50%, okay, it works out for everyone. The collection agency made some money, technically. They've made $4,000, okay? They've recovered some money from you for all the debts they're not going to collect for all the people that are filing for bankruptcy. You save a ton of money. They make some money. Everyone is happy. The original creditor up here, they took a write-off on the loss, okay? So they took a tax deduction for their loss as well. So it all works out well in the end for everybody. But again, if you're up to date on these debts, guys, the debt relief program is something you really got to think about. It should only be deemed as something to avoid bankruptcy. If the debts have already fallen behind, whether you paid it off in full or settling the debt, it's a net positive. The account is already in default. It's already a negative balance. Bringing it up to date in any way, shape, or form can only help you. Guys, this is Nick Tsoukales with Key Credit Repair. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel and our Facebook channel. Every day we're producing new content regarding credit. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, you can email me at info@keycreditrepair.com. Thank you.